Peace be with you, dear friends. In the year 1998, one day I saw Father George Panakil, the director of Divine Retreat Center, shouting at a volunteer. When I heard it, the reason one coconut was misplaced. That was the reason he was shouting at volunteer. And I felt shame on this priest. Why? Because he is so stingy. He is so concerned about one coconut that was maybe 3 rupees those days. That was in my mind and I left it and I forgot. But recently, Father George Panakil, the director of this retreat center, got transferred and he was sent out to UK. While he was going from the center, he took one small bag and 2 jodi dress of his and went. And that broke my heart because this priest was doing hard work day and night for the people and for the betterment of this institution or retreat center. But at the end of the day, even though the entire property was in his name, when he left the place, he took one small bag with 2 jodi dress and went. It breaks my heart and the pain is still. Because when I walk in this campus, every trees and every plants and every drop of sand knows the smell of his sweating. That much he did hard work for this and we are enjoying. Then I began to think about Catholic fathers. Why do they suffer so much and at the end of the day they don't have anything that belongs to us? And then in the year 2012, first time I landed in Madrid. And when I landed there in Europe, my sponsor gave me accommodation in a priest home. Almost 100 fathers, all are above 75. They have a good accommodation and good food, I agree. But when I was sitting in refectory with them, I have noticed all the fathers are very gloomy, very lonely. So when I learned little Spanish, I began to talk to these elderly fathers and I asked one priest, why all are looking so sad? You know what he answered? Almost all of these people or these priests were in a good position when they were young. They were the principal of college or a school or, or they were in a good positions. But after their retirement, when they were sent out to this priestly home, they are lonely. Of course, they have all the facilities which is given by the diocese. But when it comes to their personal life, nobody to care and nobody to talk and nobody to visit them. And that also broke my heart. And I began to think about Catholic fathers and about their dedications. Recently, I read one article which is written by Brother Benny Punatara, the founder of Shalom Ministry. And he mentioned there one day he went to a priest home to visit a young priest who met with accident and he's resting. While he was talking to this young priest, he noticed that so many elderly priests very gloomy and dull and sad. And later on, one elderly priest began to speak to this brother saying that, brother, so yucky this young priest is. Every day so many people are coming to visit them. We are here 10 years, 15 years and nobody coming to visit us. It would have been better for us to die when we were young. My brothers and sisters, these fathers, they were working in your school, in your college or in your parish. And they did all their service for you and for your children, for your generation. But now when they became elderly, they are in priest home and you're not going and visiting them and you're not talking to them. You don't even remember them. Of course, the diocese give them food and accommodation, I agree. But the consolation, they are waiting for their angel to take their soul to heaven every day. And don't consider them that they are useless for the church. When they are elderly, when they are in their priest home, in that age, when they are suffering in their disease and ailment, they are the saints and they are interceding for you and for me. I think they are doing much, much more for the church than the youngest. So, this brother Benny Punatara, at the end of his article he wrote, Do not consider them as waste, even though they are elderly. Their suffering and their intercession is much, much more important for you and me. So if you know any family where there is a priest, please tell that family to go and visit this priestly home very often. And if you are in a parish and you know the priest who worked in your parish is in elderly home now, in the priestly home now because of age, you from the parish, you organize a tour and visit them. My brothers and sisters, those who are listening to me right now, if you know any family who has a priest in their family, please send this talk and inspire them to visit their priest, those who are in homes, priest homes, or sick. And if you know any priest who served you or your children in the school or in the college or in the parish, and if you know they are in aged home or they are in hospital, they are not well, they are in need of your moral support and your consolation, go and do a visit. Why I shared this today is just because of one word from Bible, that is Psalms 105 verses 15. Do not touch my anointed one, and do not do any harm for my prophets. May Almighty God bless you and peace be with you.